Hello everyone, I hope you're taking it easy and your day has been great thus far. For this video we'll be going through an unboxing of the RX-78-2U Gundam. And this was a special promotional crossover kit between Bandai and UNIQLO. And there were two types of crossover kits. There was the RX-78-2, which this video will cover, as well as the Zaku as well, which unfortunately I didn't get a chance to get. But despite the recoloring, it's still based, well, it still is the original RX-78-2 Gundam high grade, obviously from Mobile Suit Gundam. So hopefully a really quick unboxing because there's nothing real flash about it. Well, the box anyway. And I think I've already cut out the runners from the bags, but everything's still in the box. So here we have the front of the UNIQLO custom version of the RX-78-2. So sporting the more typical UNIQLO color motif, which to be honest does look very nice. Nice little UNIQLO logo in the back, and obviously the Gundam there. In terms of the box, not too much to see because it was a bit of a promotional kit. So you have the UNIQLO, the Bandai logos, you do have a picture of the UNIQLO Gundam, and then just rinse and repeat of some of the other stuff. And yes, probably hearing the runners moving around in the box. So that was the box. Obviously it's just mainly the front of the box being the main eye-catching part of it. Popping off the lid. Now I can't remember how many bags this would have come in. I'm assuming 2. But this is just a recolor of the RX-78-2 Gundam. Which was probably done some... It's an old kit. We'll leave it at that. So we've got, let's see, we've got the polycaps, we have 3 runners and the manual. So, since everything's already been cut out, let's just organize myself. And we will have a look at this. Obviously bottom box, which is trivial in this particular case. So here we have the construction booklet for the RX-78-2U Gundam. So a copy of the front cover art. Once again, I quite liked the actual visual look of this with the way that the colours were done. The Zaku was okay, but yeah, I much preferred this. And in fact, it looks like this was actually done back in 2020. Good old 2020. I actually could have picked up the Zaku, but the way that the when the Gundam shirts came in and the ordering got a bit confusing. But that's okay. Plus, things were happening. Things were harder to do. Anyway, front of the manual, back of the manual. So you'll have the action poses and some of the markings that are used for the Gundam in its UNIQLO colors. So obviously this manual has been specifically done for this kit. Probably one of the first few times where it looks like it's purely straight build, no further painting, etc. So definitely doesn't look too bad, but it looks like it could use some love. Stickers and some marking seals, which we'll come back to. So in terms of the manual, so parts list as always, A, B and C, polycaps, and 2 stickers. There are some X's mainly on the polycaps for bits that will not be used. In terms of the build, obviously back in the day it was build the legs. So leg, arm, build the torso, build the waist, build the head last. Maybe that's why I've got this weird fascination of doing the head last. Shield and the beam rifle. And surprisingly enough, oh no, there's some more stuff here. I was going to say that's the end of the construction manual. That would have been a bit embarrassing. And then obviously last few steps, putting everything together. So it's actually nice that this is actually on a color page. So everything being put together. And then obviously weapons, shielding, storage, and things like that. So it's actually not too bad. It's also surprising that they demonstrate some of the articulation. So that is the manual for the kit. In terms of the stickers that we saw not too long ago. So small set of foil stickers, left in your right eye. Interestingly enough, they're actually separate stickers, it's not one whole sticker being together. And then 2 stickers at the very bottom. It's not too bad. So that was your foil stickers and your marking stickers. So it's the UNIQLO logos, the usual Earth Federation Space Force, and some numbers. I probably will not put them on, but it is nice that they were included. So those are the stickers. In terms of the runners, so here we have the multicolor A runner. Yes, A runner. So your red, white, black, as well as your beam saber effects actually on the runner. So that's your usual translucent pink. That's not too bad. So that's mainly most of the torso there, shield, feet, things like that. So that's your A runner. In terms of the B runner, this is all in white. So this will be predominantly most of the external armor pieces for the RX-78-2U. Bit of detailing opportunities here and there. Will be interesting to see how this compares against some of the other RX-78 kits I have. At some point in time, I'm sure I'll be able to do some type of RX-78-2 group shot of all the various granddaddies and the different high grades and probably entry grades. So that's the B runner. In terms of the C runner, so this is all in red. Literally everything's in red. I can imagine back in the day this was probably a grey runner. You have the beam rifle, backpack, some of the waists, your manipulators, holding part of the shield, and things like that. So even though this was printed back in 2001, it's definitely not too bad. I think this would have been the next iteration of the RX-78-2 before the Revive came along, I guess. So that was the last of the main runners, and then we have the polycaps. Usual polycaps, PC123, which you don't see very often these days, and that's in grey. So that brings us to the end of the unboxing of the RX-78-2U Gundam. So the UNIQLO Bandai crossover promotional kit. Does look like it'll be fun. It's always nice to build an RX, especially now that I'm finally on board with building RX-78-2s. I'll definitely have to panel line it a little bit. It won't look as good as the graphic art. I make no illusion that it will look like that, but it'll definitely be nice to get some of that panel lining on and hopefully make some of that white armor pop a bit more. Thank you very much for watching this video. Feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you wish to do so. All of this does help support the channel and I do appreciate it. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, link in the description below. Stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in the next video. See ya.